It's my biggest, obviously this is the biggest fight in my career, and I really believe I belong in a position like this. Canelo, we know him being an amazing fighter. He's tough, he's strong, but you know, come fight night, I'm going to be ready, and you know, I'm really looking forward to this. The fight's made at 155, so I won't be killing myself making the weight. I'll be coming into the fight very happy, you know, very strong, and I just can't wait for May 7th.
How concerned are you with this being your first fight in this weight class and not having to worry about the battle at the scales, and you're just able to focus on the fight itself? And how much do you think your attributes regarding speed will play a role?
You know, it's going to be like a game of chess. Canelo's a very good fighter. He's strong. It's not like I'm going to stand there with him and start throwing big punches. You know, we're going to be smart. We're going to have the right game plan. I have a very good trainer in Virgil Hunter. He's going to tell me the right game plan in the fight. We are going to go in this fight, and we're going to win this fight. So, you know, and we're gonna prove people how good Amir Khan is, how good I am. I mean, look, there's a big crowd here, and come Cinco de Mayo, the British fans are going to come. I mean, one thing about the British fight fans, when they come, we're going to take over. You're going to see more British flags on Cinco de Mayo than you are going to see Mexican flags.
Oh, a lot of passionate fan bases right there with the British fans and the Mexicano fans. At this point, I think we're going to throw it to the stage to back to Tattoo. Thank you so much, Amir, and good luck to you. Come May 7th, my friend.
A toda mi raza, ¿están listos? ¿Están listos para Canelo? Making his way to the stage right now. His professional record, 46 victories, 1 loss, 1 draw. 32 wins by way of knockout. The WBC lineal middleweight world champion of the world. Representando Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico. Saúl Canelo Alvarez.
Despertar la mañana quiere cantar su alegría.
¡Viva México!
A mi tierra mexicana yo le canto a tus volcanes, a tus praderas y flores que son como talismanes del amor de lindo y querido, si muero lejos de ti, que digan que estoy dormido y que me traigan aquí, que digan que estoy dormido y que me traigan aquí, México lindo y querido. Muero lejos de ti.
Saúl Canelo Alvarez making his way to the podium.
Que me entierren en la sierra, al pie de los magueñales, que me cubra esta tierra, que es cuna de hombres cabales, voz de la guitarra mía.
Canelo taking some time with the fans, making his way, talking to him shortly, be having a face-off with Amir before we head to the stage. Saúl Canelo Alvarez, ladies and gentlemen. Saúl, you've been literally all over the world. You were in London, New York, now LA. How do you feel at this moment, and how do you feel about your opponent, Amir Khan?
No, me siento muy contento de estar aquí, primeramente con todos los fans. Es para mí siempre un honor venir aquí y escuchar todo el apoyo. Y bueno, en referencia a mi rival, es un buen rival, un rival que tiene corazón, es rápido, es elusivo, va a ser una pelea buena.
Very proud to be here, been all over the world promoting it, and it's always an honor to be here in LA and to be with the fans, and he thinks Amir is a credible rival, he's very fast, and it's going to be quite the challenge. Canelo, a lot has been made about the weight difference between you two, but as I'm standing here next to you, Amir seems like he's just as big, if not even a little bit bigger. What are you most concerned about? The speed, the event itself come May 7th. What concerns you the most?
No, yo creo que es un peleador para dar cualquier peso, ¿no? Es un peleador que tiene estatura. Yo considero a Amir Khan un peleador rápido que se va a complicar. Pero bueno, he peleado con todos los estilos y estoy listo para cualquier estilo del rival. Me voy a preparar muy bien para darle a la gente siempre la pelea que espera.
He's a solid fighter. He's obviously a very fast and elusive fighter, and he's going to prepare himself for whatever style that he sees in the ring, and he always comes prepared. Do you get nervous at all, Saul, with the event and the magnitude of the event? You're only 25 years old. You've had a lot of these big events, and they seem to be getting bigger and bigger, and now you're opening up the brand new T-Mobile Arena. Does it add to more pressure?
No, más que presión, es una motivación para mí. Es una motivación poder estar haciendo historia para mi país a mi corta edad. Estoy muy agradecido, soy un hombre bendecido y espero seguir haciendo más historia. Es una responsabilidad muy grande, pero así con esa misma responsabilidad lo voy a tomar en el entrenamiento.
Don't feel pressure. As a matter of fact, I feel motivated and I feel very honored to represent Mexico, and that's what keeps me motivated and working really hard. After this leg of the last promotion, you're going to go back to training camp and focus until we see you May 7th. Are you approaching this fight any different from any other?
No, obviamente no. Siempre cada uno de mis rivales lo respeto. Con ese mismo respeto voy a entrenar para hacer una gran pelea y no voy a subestimar a nadie porque a veces del que menos esperas más te da. Entonces me voy a preparar muy bien para seguir ganando.
I'm going to hit the training camp right after this. I don't underestimate any opponent, and I respect Amir, and I'm going to continue to train very, very hard and be prepared. Gracias. Buena suerte. If you gentlemen can make your way. Oh, Canelo. Te paras aquí, por favor. Este lado, por favor. Amir, will you stand right here? Just like that. Van a salir. Van a tomar una foto. Final payoffs. Amir. Saul Canelo Alvarez. Amir King Kong. Ladies and gentlemen, it is going down May 7th. The T-Mobile Arena. You can face off now. Face off. The final... Canelo and Khan, ladies and gentlemen. Go to the stage, gentlemen.
Now, all right, ladies and gentlemen, now we're going to start the press conference. Coming to the stage, he is a Hall of Fame fighter, a 10-time world champion in 6 different weight classes. He is the chairman and CEO of Golden Boy Promotions, Universal City. Make some noise right now for East LA's the Golden Boy, Oscar De La Hoya.
Thank you very much.
Or should I keep it on? Okay.
Welcome, fans and media. Thank you for joining us here at the Universal City Walk in Los Angeles on the final stop, Canelo Alvarez versus Amir Khan International Press Tour. It is not often that 2 superstars of a sport face off at the peak of their careers. This is one such event. Canelo versus Khan is truly a global happening, with the biggest fighter in Mexico facing the biggest fighter in England at the biggest venue in America. On Cinco de Mayo weekend, May 7, WBC, Ring Magazine, and lineal middleweight champion of the world, Saul Canelo Alvarez, will be making his first title defense against former two-time world champion Amir King Khan. And given the size of the fight, it has a more than appropriate home. It will be the very first sporting event ever at the brand new 20,000 person T-Mobile Arena in the heart of Las Vegas.
Yes.
I'll let others up here talk about the particulars of what will happen inside the ring on May 7th. But let me just say, an old saying tells us that styles make fights. And these fighters have styles to give us a tremendous, tremendous match on May 7th. Not only for die-hard boxing fans, but for the casual fans alike. Canelo Alvarez versus Amir Khan is a classic case of speed versus power. Amir has tremendous boxing skill, lightning-like hand speed, and great footwork, while Canelo features thunderous combinations, tremendous power, and solid defense. Canelo may be the favorite coming into this fight, but I want to say one thing. I remember a fight when I was the favorite because I was the bigger guy with the power. The other guy was the underdog with speed. That guy's name was Manny Pacquiao. And you know what happened in that fight. He retired me. The bottom line is that for all the fans who are going to be watching this extremely exciting fight on May 7th, in this fight, size does not matter. What matters is skill, speed, intelligence, and power. And that's exactly what both fighters possess individually. Size, speed, power, and experience. If you can be in Las Vegas to watch it live in person, then be sure to catch it live on HBO pay-per-view, the best network for boxing. I want to thank HBO for giving us the opportunity once again. Canelo's home network. This will be Canelo's third fight since signing an exclusive agreement with HBO in 2014. HBO wants to show the best fights and pit the best against the best, and it truly is the best network for boxing. Golden Boy Promotions will exclusively promote this event, with Khan returning to his former home at Golden Boy Promotions for this showdown. This will be a mega fight with high-intensity action between two of boxing's most popular and powerful fighters competing in their prime of their career. Ticket information and prices and the on-sale date will be announced shortly. I also want to thank our primary sponsor, Cerveza Tecate, Born Bold. I want to thank O'Reilly Auto Parts and Casa Mexico Tequila. At this moment, it is my pleasure to introduce the man who was very instrumental in forming a great partnership with two great companies in Golden Boy and Tecate. I'd like to introduce my friend Gustavo Guerra, brand director of Tecate. Tecate is an exclusive beer and presenting sponsor for Golden Boy Promotions in a new partnership we announced recently. Gustavo.
Good evening, everyone. Over the last 9 years, Tecate and Tecate Light have been in many corners, passionately supporting the sport and making it possible for dozens of athletes to showcase what they have to boldly stand up the center of the ring after the final bell. We have witnessed passion, pride, determination, and courage, values that we pretty much embraced as a brand under our new tagline, Born Bold. And this year is very special because we are starting a multi-year deal with our friends from Golden Boy Promotions to become the exclusive beer sponsors for all of the fights. So I want to thank Oscar and Eric and their team for this exciting opportunity. And also, because for the first time, Tecate will endorse a single athlete, Canelo Alvarez. May 7th will be no different. Tecate and Tecate Light will have made a promise to bring you the biggest bouts in history. And now we will serve as a presenting and exclusive beer sponsor for this monumental first fight at the new T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas. Thousands will watch first boxer WBC world champion Canelo Alvarez goes toe-to-toe with former two-time world champion Amir Khan. Tecate and Tecate Light will heavily promote this fight among fans 21 and older across the country so they can tune into HBO on May 7th. Our 360-degree activation approach will feature an extensive retail promotion across more than 10,000 stores in every state Tecate is distributed. That will include our most popular mail-in rebate, a sweepstake promotion for a chance to win tickets to the fight, and much more. And to support our partnership with Canelo, of course, we will have a dedicated boxing media plan across digital paid media and PR, laddering up to the fight, that will reach more than 100 million fans over 21 years old. For the first time, we will expand nationally with an English language TV campaign, all anchored by exciting Tecate brand commercial premiering in April featuring Canelo and our iconic Black Eagle. Tecate and Tecate Light wish Canelo, Khan, and the rest of the fighters on the card a very successful training camp, and we wish the best of luck and success on the ring. Salud.
Thank you very much. Next up to the podium, I'd like to call up a dear friend of mine who has a special, extra special announcement. He is the president of the WBC, the World Boxing Council. I'd like to call up to the podium to make a special presentation. Mauricio SULAIMAN.
Muy buenas noches, good evening. We were 2 days ago in London, where boxing was born 300 years ago. Last night in New York, which was and has been called the Mecca of boxing. And tonight we are in California, in Los Angeles, which without a doubt is the capital of boxing of the world. We have the best boxing, the best fights, and the best fans here in California. I'm very proud of Oscar de la Hoya and his great Golden Boy Promotions to be partnering with HBO and with Tecate and making history in the first show at the T-Mobile Arena. Just like Julio Cesar Chavez opened the MGM, and just like boxing has always been the first event in the best arenas. I'm very proud to see two role models, Amir Khan and Canelo. They don't need to be pushing around. They don't need to be saying things to each other to sell a fight. This is what boxing is all about. I am very proud to present the first event under Pope Francis Foundation, Escolas Ocurrentes. This fight represents Box Val, Boxing for Peace, a fight between a Catholic and a Muslim fighter, showing the world what sports can do, bringing people together. Now we're going to show the new, the tree, which is the olive tree, which is a tree of peace. And we're going to present it, and this tree will be planted at the arena in Las Vegas on May 7th, putting boxing at the top of the world peace. Thank you. I ask Chapulín Valdivia to please bring the new tree. ¿Ya creció? I would like to finish just saying, wishing the best of luck to both fighters, the best of luck to the promotion, and long live boxing. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mauricio, for those kind words, for putting boxing on top as a sport that can bring people together and form a unity and form peace. So thank you very much, Mauricio. Next up to the podium, I would like to call up a dear friend of mine. His name is Tony Walker. He is the director at HBO Sports. They will be our partners for the Canelo Alvarez versus Amir Khan fight. HBO is the best network for boxing, and I am pleased that they will produce and distribute this event live on May 7th. Tony Walker to the podium.
Thanks, Oscar, and thank you all for coming this evening. On behalf of Peter Nelson, the Executive Vice President of HBO Sports, I'd like to thank everyone involved to help make this fight happen. It's not easy to produce a big show. The Khan camp, the Canelo camp, Oscar, all of the Golden Boy staff really stepped up and worked real hard to make this happen. Canelo Alvarez had a fantastic 2015 with dominant wins over Cotto and Kirkland. And then he steps up and takes another elite fighter. That is the sort of championship medal that boxing fans love, and that is the sort of champion that Canelo is. He's a star. We'd like to welcome Amir Khan back to HBO. He's a superb fighter, great athlete, and I think he has his own visions of who's going to win on May 7th. It's not so, they're great fighters. You're going to hear a lot about speed and power, but we think that what sets these fighters apart is the fact that they can connect with you, the fans. The crowd here tonight just emphasizes how you feel about these guys and they feel about you. So we appreciate the support. You're going to hear a lot about the fight from HBO through our 24/7 series. We're going to follow the fighters and bring you up-to-date reports on it. You're also going to hear a lot about the fight through your pay-per-view providers, the cable companies, the satellite and phone companies that provide you the signal. They're going to be running a lot of video telling you all the things about this fight, and they're also going to let you know how to order it so you don't have any issues on Saturday, May 7th. So we promise you a great broadcast, very informative, very well-known broadcasters. So if you can't go to the MGM Grand on May 7th, please stay home, have a party, and check it out live on HBO pay-per-view. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And I just want to mention that this Saturday, we have a tremendous lineup. Live fights on HBO. King Kong is back. Our heavyweight champion, King Kong, Luis Ortiz, is facing Tony Thompson. And World Kid Ali is facing Vargas. So that should be a very entertaining card live on HBO this Saturday. At this moment, let me take the opportunity to introduce a man who was very instrumental in making this fight happen. So all you know how this fight ended up taking place and happening. It happened through Twitter. Remember that, Amir? So I said to myself, what fighter out there is willing to take on the best? What fighter out there is willing to take the chance, is daring to be great? And I thought about Amir Khan instantly. And let me introduce to you, without any further ado, the man who was instrumental in making this fight happen. The man who we were talking with and talking about this fight, and we had no issues whatsoever. He's a great man, he's a father, he's the manager. That is Shah Khan. Shah.
Thank you, Oscar. Good evening, everybody. I'd like to thank everybody for all the media to come in out today. I'd like to thank Team Canelo for accepting the fight for us, and Golden Boy, Oscar. This fight was made so easy. I can't even believe it. We were negotiating with Floyd before, and it never happened. It went to the edge, literally confirmed, and he didn't want it. Then it happened again with Manny Pacquiao. It happened exactly the same thing the way it happened with Floyd. End of the day, they didn't want the fight. And I really have a lot of respect for Canelo here. He said, yes, I will fight Amir Khan. And Amir and our team, everybody at Khan Promotions, Virgil as well, you know, and all our advisors. We were involved in all the negotiations behind the scenes, and you know, we put this fight together. Amir is one of them guys. He will fight anybody, you know, and he wants a big fight. And out there, the only person out there left was Saul Canelo Alvarez. You know, that was the fight out there after Floyd, because Floyd's retired now. And I think today, as we sit here, I think Canelo is the #1 pound for pound out there, and Amir wants that fight. And, you know, it's been made. And these are the kind of fights Amir wants, the big fights, and his name's been mentioned with all these guys. And, you know, come May 7th, I think all you guys are going to see fireworks in there, because these both guys are at their prime. You know, these are at their prime now, and it's going to be really fireworks out there. And I want to thank you, HBO, for putting this on pay-per-view. Thank you, everybody. And everybody's going to enjoy it, 7th of May. See you then.
Thank you very much. Also to the podium to say a few words, a man that is very, very instrumental in preparing Amir King Khan to be in the best shape possible for every single fight. He trains world champions, he builds world champions, and he's one of the top trainers in the world today. Let me introduce to you Virgil Hunter.
Thanks everybody for coming out and supporting this event. I expect it to be a great event. Keep being the fans that you are, supporting boxing, learning about boxing, and taking boxing to the next level in the near future. Thank you.
And now on to the fighter. He's from Bolton, Lancashire. Amir King Khan has a record of 31-3 with 19 knockouts. Was catapulted into the media spotlight after winning the silver medal at the 2004 Olympic Games in Athens. He turned professional following that year with an exciting first-round technical knockout victory over David Bailey. Amir Khan has numerous titles. He's faced everybody there is to face. He's willing to face everybody. He's willing to go the distance. He's willing to walk through the fire in order to be great. And that's what makes Amir Khan. So without any further ado, with a record of 31-3 and 19 knockouts, from Bolton, Lancashire, Amir King Khan.
Thank you, everyone. It's great to be here. Just want to say big thank yous to Golden Boy Promotions for making this fight happen. Team Canelo for giving me this opportunity, this massive opportunity to giving me, you know, to have this fight. And obviously we all know he's had a great career. I want to thank my advisor, Al Heyman, for advising me in my boxing career. Khan Promotions, you know, for all the hard work they do with me, you know, getting me the best fights I want. HBO, this fight, so I'm back teamed up with HBO for this fight, so I'm quite excited to be back working with them. And, you know, the media, you guys, all for turning up here. And the fans have been great. So I just want to say a big thank you for coming here. You know, this fight's going to be an exciting fight. It's something I've always dreamed of. And, you know, Canelo's an amazing fighter who has fought some big names in boxing. The reason I'm taking this fight is because I really believe I can win this fight. And otherwise, if I didn't believe I can win this fight, I wouldn't be here. Come May 7th, you guys are gonna be up for shock. Canelo has a huge fan base, I see. But guys, you guys are gonna enjoy it. You guys are gonna enjoy this whole trip. I mean, you'll see all the hard work being done by both of us on HBO. You know, let's talk a little bit of Canelo. Canelo's a tough guy. You know, comes fighting forward. He's strong. He has a huge Mexican fan base. I mean, this fight is huge all around the world. I mean, me being from the UK, having a huge fan base there. But I'll tell you one thing now. Cinco de Mayo is May 7th. That's when the fight's going to be. But I tell you one thing, you're gonna see more British flags in Vegas than the Mexican flags. This is what makes boxing great. This is what makes boxing amazing because, you know, so I just want to thank my trainer for coming here, Virgil. And Britain's gonna come and take the title. The middleweight world title's coming home with me, back to Great Britain. Thank you very much for everything. I'm gonna see you all May 7th, guys. Bye-bye.
Oh boy, Amir, you're a brave man, Amir. You're a brave man. Woo. Wow. Wow. Come on. Come on. Now Team Canelo. First up to the podium, he is the trainer, the head trainer of Canelo Alvarez. In 2015, he was Boxing Writers Association of America Trainer of the Year nominee. I want to invite up to the podium, and we have Robert Diaz, our head matchmaker for Golden Boy Promotions, Eric Gomez to translate, Eddie Reynoso, Eddie, to say a few words, Eddie.
Buenas noches, tardes, noches.
Good night, everybody. Good evening.
Contentos como siempre aquí en Los Ángeles, siempre nos reciben bastante bien.
Very happy to be here. We always get a great reception.
Después de la tremenda actuación que dio Saúl contra Miguel Cotto y de tapar muchas bocas, entre ellas la de Freddy Roach, de tanta gente que no creía en nosotros.
After the great performance against Miguel Cotto, we shut many mouths, especially Freddy Roach's.
Ahora venimos muy ilusionados este 2016 para trabajar mejor que el año pasado.
We're very inspired for this new year, 2016, to work and be even better.
E ir por los mejores. Nosotros estamos listos. El 7 de mayo tenemos un gran compromiso.
And we want to fight against the best. This 7th of May, we're going to fight against the best.
Amir Khan es un gran peleador, tiene mucha experiencia en el terreno amateur, es valiente, tiene mucha técnica.
Amir Khan's a very good fighter. He's a great fighter. He's very valiant, and he's very tough and technical as well.
Pero nos vamos a preparar bastante bien para salir con un triunfo.
But we're going to prepare well so we can win this fight.
Y después vamos a estar listos para ir por el que sea.
And after this fight, we'll fight anybody.
Nosotros siempre hemos peleado con los mejores.
We always fight the best.
Y vamos por el que sea.
And we'll fight anyone.
Gracias y
thank you.
Agradecidos con todos ustedes.
And go eat tacos.
Next up to the podium, I'd like to welcome my good friend. He is the manager and trainer for Canelo Alvarez to say a few words. And if we're lucky tonight, he might even sing a song for us. That is Don Jose Chepo Reynoso.
Buenas tardes.
Good evening.
Bien contento de estar terminando hoy una gira muy pesada. Fuimos a Inglaterra, Nueva York, y hoy terminamos aquí en Los Ángeles, nuestra casa.
Very happy to be finishing this tour. We were in England, we were in New York, and now we're finishing in Los Angeles, our home.
Y ya listos para ponernos a trabajar fuerte,
And ready
muy
to work
fuerte.
hard, very hard.
Pero ya estamos acostumbrados al trabajo fuerte, por eso estamos aquí.
But we're
Por
used to
eso
working
Saúl ha
hard.
llegado a donde ha llegado, porque ha trabajado fuerte.
We're used to working hard. That's why Saúl has conquered so many things in sport, because he's worked hard.
Y bueno, los que el 7 de mayo no puedan ir a Las Vegas a la pelea,
And whoever can make it live on 5 de Mayo in Las Vegas,
les voy a hacer una recomendación.
I'm going to recommend something.
En la tarde temprano se van a la carne para la asada.
In the early afternoon, go buy some carne for barbecue.
O las tortas ahogadas, la birria, los tamales. Al
Los
cabo los
tortas,
mexicanos
tamales.
somos bueno para eso.
Us Mexicans, we're very good for that.
Y luego,
And after,
por las tecates bien heladas.
go get some tecates, very cold.
Y si no, bueno, pues un tequila Casa México.
Go get tequila Casa Mexico.
Eso ya lo pusieron ustedes. Ahora el Canelo les va a regalar lo que sigue. Un gran triunfo, una gran victoria, muy a lo mexicano, para que ese día, esa noche gritemos: ¡Viva México! ¡Viva Jalisco! ¡Viva Zacatecas! Gracias.
And after you buy that, Canelo's going to give you guys a great victory. Viva Mexico.
Gracias, gracias, Chepo.
Zacatecas and Jalisco.
Muchas gracias. Thank you very much. At the tender age of 25, Mexico's Canelo Alvarez, who boasts a record of 46-1 with 32 knockouts and is the current WBC Ring Magazine and lineal middleweight world champion, has conquered the boxing world over. He has captivating fans both at home and around the globe with his action-packed fighting style, charisma, and willingness to take off all challenges. He had a spectacular year in 2015, topping many best-of lists and earning recognition for Fighter of the Year, Fight of the Year, and Knockout of the Year. Without any further ado, let me introduce to you your very own champion de Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico, Saúl Canelo Alvarez.
Bueno, no voy a hablar mucho. No voy a hablar mucho. Solamente quiero agradecerle a toda la gente.
I'm not going to speak that much. I just want to thank everybody.
A todos los medios.
All the press.
Siempre que vengo me tratan muy bien.
Whenever I'm here, I'm treated very well.
Son los que cada día me motivan a seguir triunfando.
You guys motivate me to keep winning.
Los que cada día me levanto con esas ganas de triunfar.
Because of you, I wake up and I want to be triumphant.
De triunfar no solo para mí, sino también para ustedes.
Not only for me, but for you guys.
Me voy a preparar como siempre, al 100%.
I'm going to prepare like always, 100%.
Tengo un gran rival enfrente, un rival difícil, lo sabemos.
Difficult opponent.
Pero estamos listos para esto y para más. Gracias a todos y nos vemos mayo 7.
I'm ready for this and much more. Thank you very much. We'll see you May 7th.
Universal City Walk, to all the fans, thank you very much. This concludes the press conference. Don't forget, T-Mobile Arena, Tecate, tickets are now on sale. Casa Mexico Tequila, May 7th, Cinco de Mayo weekend. We will see you there, HBO Live. We will now pose the fighters for pictures. Thank you very much, LA.
All right, everyone, remember we're on ESPN. We are live May 7th, Las Vegas T-Mobile Arena. Saúl Canelo Alvarez taking on Amir King Khan. Going to be an event of the year. Don't forget, tickets are available now. We'll also be on pay-per-view. Golden Boy Promotions putting on Canelo versus Khan.
Yeah. Universal City, if you are down with Amir King Khan, let me hear you make some noise right now. Now I want to know, a todo mi raza, if you're down with Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico, make some noise for Canelo Alvarez! DJ Ray. I'm looking at you like you're my older brother that I'm counting on. ¡Puro Zacatecas! Y que viva México, que viva Saúl Canelo Alvarez. Música, por favor, música. Casa México Tequila. Tecate. O'Reilly. Canelo. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of Oscar De La Hoya's Golden Boy Promotions, Golden Boy Boxing, shout out to Capone. Capone, I see you, dog. Thank you to all the media, all the fans, all the great people, DJ Ray from Big Boy's Neighborhood, Mario Lopez, the Golden Boy Oscar De La Hoya, Team Canelo, Team King Khan. May 7th, ladies and gentlemen. We will see you in Las Vegas, T-Mobile Arena, Golden Boy Promotions, Canelo Khan. Now, Tecate commercial, let's roll. Tecate Born Bold. Ellie set back.